I know what it's like to suffer because of social anxiety. I could say that I suffered from it intensely for more than a decade. Tried to make it go away with alcohol, with substances, with medications, with reading. I tried everything, but there were nothing that seemed to be working. That's why social anxiety is such a bitch, because when you have it, you feel isolated, you can't really talk about it, because that's the issue, right? You can't talk with people. I remember spending all this time alone and wondering what I would do if I didn't have this problem. And I had great ideas. I wanted to create great things, but obviously couldn't reach out. I couldn't talk to people I didn't know. Going out to any type of event felt like a torture. So I ended up staying at home all the time, playing video games, sometimes drinking too much, not that sometimes, honestly, and just seeing all my social relations slowly die. There was no end to it. Every once in a while, I was invited to go somewhere with groups of old friends, though the issue was that I always had to drink. I even had time where I drank a little bit before going there, thinking it will warm me up. Results, social anxiety got worse along the years. I drank much more. I went out way less. I had way less contacts with people. It didn't seem to go anywhere. It seemed to get worse. No idea, no clue. And that's why I'm doing what I do now after having overcome social anxiety. And if you want to know how, I did many other videos about it. I even wrote a book. It's called The Extrovert Switch, with all the methodology that I followed and that I teach people who also are shy or who have social anxiety to overcome it. Find the link in the description. But this is what I'm doing this. I know how you suffer when you have this problem, when you can't go to other people, when your life is completely blocked, when there is nothing you can do. Because everything you do relies on other people. And in fact, what I discovered later is that all the meaning in life comes from interacting with other people. And when you don't do it, you just close yourself to everything. Not only you become alone, you also feel worthless. And I know there are many people who have it. It's not just me, it's not just you. There are millions, hundreds of millions of people in the world who suffer from shyness, from social anxiety, and they don't know what to do. Most of them don't even think there's anything to be done, because that's the thing. When you learn about it, when you read about it, the more you read and the more you fix the issue inside yourself. It's not just something that you have, it becomes your identity, it becomes who you are. And when you believe that's who you are, you don't even look for ways to change. The reason I do everything, that I do those videos, that I coach people, that I write books, that I talk on stage, that I spread the message, is to end this problem. Took me 1 decade to get out of it, and I don't want it to take 1 decade for everyone who have this issue. Especially nowadays, it seems like it's getting even bigger with social media, with the fact that we spend more time alone, that we spend more time getting weird content on social media. Let's be fair. It seems that social anxiety is actually increasing because we see each other's less, our social skills are decreasing, and if your social skills are low, it's even harder to go towards other people. My hope is that one day social anxiety will be a problem that for society is fixed. Meaning that everyone who's born with it, everyone who's developing it, for whatever the reason, will know what to do to overcome it. And this is the message I want to spread. Hopefully, so that other people will not struggle for a decade like I did. And some people, they struggle all their life because the people who find how to overcome it, they're actually very few. And that's the reason why when you read online, what you find, what you read, is that people who are shy, people who have social anxiety, they tend to keep it. Or they tend to have it a little bit less if they grow up, if they go out of themselves. But there are very few who completely turn it over and overcome it. There are very few because it takes effort, takes time, but the solution is here. And I hope that one day together we can end this problem for all so that the new generations don't have to go through the same things over and over. I mean, I come on the goal of civilization is that once we fix a problem, it's fixed for the future generations. But those social anxiety, it's like you reboot every time. And we need a way to tell other people how to do. We need to create environments so that people can practice, so that people can overcome it and become who they can be without having to struggle for so long before. This is my mission. And if you want to help me, you can buy the book, you can leave a comment, you can like the video, you can share the video, and you can even subscribe to this channel. All of these things help. Bye bye.